right. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the GSL Team League. Moltrap and Caldor and Oz and Stream, or Treem, I guess you could say. We have a match between FXO and ZeNEX, and as you can see by those numbers right there, things are not going well for ZeNEX right now at all. And by the way, I want to give a clarification and a thank you to John, who tweeted at me, not John the translator, another John, told me that actually if you have a cannon on the edge of the creep, then it gives vision of the creep tumor. It doesn't kill it, but it gives vision of the creep tumor so you can kill it with other units. So I did not know that before, actually.
Didn't matter in the game, though. There were
no, it didn't matter at all. Just
two creep tumors, so he has to build one cannon, wait until the first creep tumor is killed, then place down another pylon because it didn't have one range. Wait for the pylon, wait for the cannon.
Yeah, just a interesting little bit of trivia, though. And we have Next Dream trying to defend his team. He is the last hope. He has to get 4 kills in a row. Can he do it? We're about to find out. All right. Up here at the top right. Very good at Protoss versus Protoss. He could win the match for his team right now. It is
FXO Order!
And that is, by the way, also his Twitter nickname. So if you want to add him on Twitter, make sure to check him out. You can tweet at him that you want him to start live streaming. So far he didn't want to because he feels his play is too bad.
And down here at the bottom left, the challenge he faces right now is very...
ZeNEX! Flame!
This guy has to beat a very good PvPer and then beat one of the best Zergs in the world at some point and beat Gumiho probably and someone else along with it too. Man, if Stream pulls this off, oh hey, I heard Reddit in Canada. Shout out to Desra, that was Desra right there. He's staying at the GOM house right now. Training in Korea.
If Treem is actually pulling this off, I will personally walk. I won't take a cab, I won't take a bus, I won't take the subway. I will walk to the ZeNEX house with a bunch of candles. I will build a shrine and I will walk there every single day for the next month. And
I'm gonna hold you to that.
and pray to get 1,000th of the skill that ZeNEX Stream has.
That would be a huge, huge accomplishment.
Yeah, you probably would be there every single day on a bike and film me.
I wish I had a bike, man. I can't afford one, though. Maybe next payday I'll get a bike. Anyway, we do have pretty similar builds going on. Almost exactly the same builds, actually. If we look at the production tab, things are lined up almost perfectly. Somehow Oz is a tiny bit ahead in everything, though.
I haven't seen Extreme play against Protoss yet, I guess.
Is he going to lose a gas probe?
No.
No, okay.
Well, be careful. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
It was close. He actually needs to put one back on gas, though. He kind of forgot that. Anyway. Sorry, what were you saying?
It's just... It's a little bit unfortunate. I really feel with the ZeNEX team now, they played a decent clan war against OGS. I actually expected them to go down with like a 5-2 against OGS as well, but they pulled out Extreme and Avenge. They had a couple of good games and were able to put up a challenge. So OGS had a lot of problems against ZeNEX, but on the other hand, now they are once again in a situation where they are about to lose a clan war if Extreme is not pulling off an extremely nice comeback, and it's just so tough on them. They have a team of players that can take a win now and then, but they're just not on the same level as FXO, I feel.
Yeah,
we talked about it in the pre-show, and it's just really, really hard for them to compete in the GSTL.
Yeah, they actually did pretty well against OGS, considering. That was a pretty good match, and it came down to the end. Finally, Supernova was able to clean things up for them, if I remember correctly. Was it Supernova that got the last win for OGS?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Isn't he, I think he is at IEM now, isn't he?
Yes, he actually is.
Yeah. The guy who was here from Brazil, actually, it's funny, he was talking to us yesterday about how, like, the one time there's a big StarCraft tournament going on in his hometown in Brazil, he's here in Korea.
In his hometown at that.
What's that? Yeah, he said he was able to go to the first day of it or something like that, so either it was in his hometown or near enough he could go to it. So, but yeah, that's kind of funny that he's here. But at least he gets to watch the GSL, though.
We have 3 gates, by the way, for Extreme. We have 3 gates as well for our FXO player, and in the Oz, he's going for Twilight Council at the same time, expanding. So he needs to have quite the micro to pull that one off, as his opponent is now warping in more units. He doesn't have a forward pylon yet, but he has certainly a lot more units, but without a pylon.
What was that? He sent his probe in to die without building a pylon. This is horrible. He has to micro with just the units he has now.
Yeah,
he micros pretty well, but he's not going to be able to do anything without the pylon.
No. Here we go, killing off Stalker after Stalker. Oz in a very nice position now. And, well, without the forward pylon, there's not a lot that ZeNEX can do. He's losing a lot of pressure, finally trying to place down a pylon, but by the time we will probably already have Blink done, as it's being researched right now, and with Blink, Oz should be in a position to defend his expansion. He is already really far ahead in Harvester Supply as well, killing off another unit, taking down the Crow. If he's able to kill the pylon, that would be horrible. There are the warp-ins. No Blink just yet. Using another Chrono Boost though.
Yeah, this is a dire situation for Oz. He's got that expansion up, but Blink is completed, I think. And he's actually going in.
He doesn't even need Blink. He still has an advantage when he comes down to the Stalkers. And Blink is done just now, so now he can use Blink to his advantage as well. Blinking away, saving the 2 Stalkers, waiting for the next round of warp-ins. Still going strong, force fielding the ramp, though we have now ZeNEX Stream, but he is losing way too many Stalkers. The Stalker count is 6 to 6. We have a few more units for Extreme, but I don't think that it's going to be enough.
He's actually microing pretty well here, but remember, Oz has double the Chrono Boost now, so he can power up his 3 gateways even faster to get out more units a little bit faster, and it's going to make him catch up over time. So next stream is actually going home, and he's probably going to try and build a Nexus of his own at this point, just try and fall back into a macro game. But he's already so far behind in everything.
Can't win a macro game now. It's just, we already have Oz mining from 2 bases. He has a Harvest Elite, he's 4 harvests ahead. And we have the bigger army, the better economy, better upgrades for Oz now. Following that up with an expansion on his own, Extreme would be so far behind. I feel like the only chance that he actually had was trying to pull through to end the game. But he's waiting for the first Immortals, and I just don't see him pull the game off.
Maybe if he went for a 1-base Colossus all-in or something like that, he might stand a chance. But, oh no, he's moved down onto the low ground. He's got a bad position here. The Immortal does come out, though, and as long as he protects that Immortal, he will be safe for now from an attack, because that Immortal can just sit there and do so much damage. He races the Blink and the pickoff, though, and that's exactly what he tries to do! He picks off the Immortal! Oh, it was too far forward, and he can just Blink again to save those Stalkers that are injured. This is so bad for next stream.
It's just horrible. He is so far behind. 36 to 28 Harvesters, 2 base against 1 so far. He might even be able to force a cancel on that expansion right now. He's picking up 4 units, using his Blink like a boss. Everything is dying now for ZeNEX Extreme. 50 supply against 64. Still Oz building 2 Harvesters at a time while attacking, while putting on more pressure. 14 Stalkers against 6. Right now we have 1 Immortal left. Is he going to force the cancel?
This Immortal is his last hope. He blinks in though, he's going straight for the Immortal, he's trying to pick it off. He saves it though, the Immortal able to pound away from those Stalkers from the high ground.
It's over.
But you're right, it's just so much, so many more Stalkers for Oz. It's just gonna be over. The Manor Nexus going down for Oz. In the expansion, blocking the ramp. The Stalkers blink forward. And ladies and gentlemen, FXO Oz has taken the last 2 wins and will clinch the victory in this consolation match for his team. FXO is going to the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen.
Oz with a very nice job, even without Blink, had the better micro and put Extreme into a situation where he couldn't do anything at all. That's the GG.
GG.
Therefore, we have a 5-1 win. Oz has sealed the deal on this clan war. This is it. 5-1 in favor of FXO.
Yes, indeed. And Extreme looking a little bit disappointed in himself. Actually, a lot bit disappointed in himself. Sorry to our Brazilian viewer who could not get to see Lenok, but Oz was able to seal the deal for the team FXO, and he's getting a much-deserved round of high fives and smiles from his team. And yeah, I mean, ZeNEX, they got their butts handed to them. That's all there is to it, man. They just didn't have the player base to deal with the high-ranking players that FXO has.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit disappointing. Their favorite team, they won. Not 100% sure about the predictions early on. Was it 87% in favor of
Yeah,
FXO?
87% of our viewers thought that FXO was going to win.
Yeah, that's the handshake.
Very manner of Choya to go over there, be friendly to the opposing coach whose team he just beat down.
Yeah, and ZeNEX in the team league now with the 2 losses, therefore they are out of the current competition.
Yes, indeed. Double elimination. So the 2 losses means they are eliminated, and they are out for this league.
Yeah, we'll have a couple of interviews coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna have some interviews with probably with Choya and the MVP of the series, which is yet to be determined. Obviously, it's either gonna be Oz or Lucky. Could be either one of them. Let's go ahead and double check those results there. As you can see, Lucky got the first 3 kills relatively easily.
Yeah,
actually.
able to beat Sparta and Mushroom and Light.
And then Avenge actually played really well, was able to beat the PvZ expert in his own game, but FXO Oz showed his PvP skills to finish it off. So we had a relatively short set of games today, only 6 games. Would only be possible for there to be 1 less game if it had been an all-kill. I guess that means Bomber continues to be the only player to get a 5-kill all-kill in the team league.
Yeah, for now.
For now, yep, it's true. There are some series left, although the rest of the matches promise to be a little bit more competitive, I think. I think the next sets of games are not going to be so one-sided, but here we're going to have some interviews. And indeed, our MVP of the match is going to be Lucky.
제가 요새 들어 좀 많이 이기고 있는데 요새 제 게임이 잘 돼서 너무 좋아요.
네, 정말 기분 좋아
He says that he's
보이시네요.
winning a lot
오늘
these days,
솔직히
and he's
올킬 욕심
very
나셨을 것 같은데
glad that
어떠셨어요?
his games are going well
네,
so far.
이번에 저번에도 3킬하고 져가지고 이번에도 3킬 중이었는데 이번에는
That's
진짜
not
2명만
me.
잡자했는데 이번에도 3킬만 하게 돼서 이게 징크스가
We'd like to
될까봐
make sure that we
빨리
pay attention.
올킬도 한번
Right.
해보고 싶어요.
네, 앞으로 더
The
좋은
last
소식
time
있길
he won
바라겠고요.
also 3
지금
games, but
최다승이세요.
they lost the
이번
match,
시즌
and
몇
this time they
승까지
were able
자신
to win
있으세요?
the match as a whole.
이번에 이제
He wants to
저희가
all kill the
번성했기
next time, as he was
때문에
not
경기가
able
많아질
to
텐데
pull off this time.
저번 GSTL의 최다승한
Very bold.
그 승을 한번
I
넘고
think this
싶어요.
was his chance, though.
네,
Probably.
최다승의
gonna have a much harder time.
기록하시기를
His goal for the
바라겠습니다.
season is
오늘
to
굉장히 칭찬받으실 것
have the
같은데
most
감독님께
wins
이 자리를
out of all
빌어서
the
부탁할 거 있으면 한번
Wow.
부탁해 보시죠.
Oh, not bad.
감독님이 좀 저한테 맛있는 거 한번 사주면 그냥 그걸로 괜찮을 것 같아요.
네, 감독님 꼭 맛있는 거 사주셔야겠네요. 다음 주 MVP 팀과 본선 경기가 있는데요.
Yeah, he hopes
혹시
that
MVP
his
팀에게도 할
coach
말
is treating
있으면
him well
지금
tonight
한번
and buys him a lot of
부탁드리겠습니다.
delicious
네,
food.
제가
That's funny. That's why we saw Choya laughing there.
MVP 팀이랑 하면 그 박수호 선수가 너무 잘하는데 그냥 그 선수만
This is just
잡으면
brilliant.
우리가
This
쉽게
is
이길 것
just
같아요.
so typical for
네,
FXO.
다음 경기 정말 기대되고요. 또 좋은
When they
소식 있길
play
바라겠습니다.
Team MVT,
이번엔
they
그
have,
어떤 선수보다 GSTL에
MVP
대한
obviously has a
열정이
very good player in
강하셨던
Don
감독님
Ragu.
만나보도록
So
하겠습니다.
if-
이영석 감독님,
If they are
오늘
able
저희
to
칼퇴근
take Don Ragu
시켜주시겠다고
out,
하셨는데
then they
약속
are definitely
지키셨네요.
able to win against
오늘
MVP as well.
솔직히 이길 줄 알았어요. 앞에 나간 애들이 준비를 너무
And he has
잘해가지고
Choya, the coach.
끝내줄 거라고 믿고 있었기 때문에 이길 줄은 알고 있었어요.
네, 그러셨군요. 오늘이 마지막
was trying
기회였잖아요.
to,
오늘의
come up-
승리가 특별할 것 같습니다.
to come
어떤
out
각오로
second, but
임하셨나요?
Lucky did a
오늘
very good
나올
job
때
and
애들한테
was
얘기했어요.
able to win 3
지면은
games. So
착각이
he
황
was not able
넘어가지고
to
단체로 빠지자고. 근데 다행히 그런 불상사는 안 일어나서 다행이고 MVP전도 열심히 준비해서 이겼으면 좋겠어요.
네, 오늘 한강 피하게 되셔서 저도 정말
They're going to
축하드리고요.
prepare
이제
very
한강을
well
피하게
for the
되셨는데
MVP
오늘
matches to
어디로
show good
향하실
games.
생각이신가요?
일단 여기 조씨가 와인데 조씨가 이제 맛있는 고기 사준다고 하네요. 그래서 단체로 이제 팀원들이랑 회식을 하러 갈 예정이에요.
Josh came today to
네,
watch
오늘
the
승리
matches
마음껏
and he's going
축하하시길
to buy them.
바라겠고요. 드디어
Probably
다음 주
samgyeopsal
본선 시작입니다.
or
그런데 첫
bulgogi
상대가
today, so
지난 시즌
a lot of good
우승팀인
food.
MVP 팀이에요. 자신 있으신가요?
Bulgogi is still the best food.
솔직히 반반이라 생각하는데
My favorite,
MVP 팀에 강력한 카드가 너무 많아요. 근데 박수호 선수랑 정민수 선수가 코드S 8강 준비해야 되잖아요. 그래서 박수호 선수 안 나오고 그냥 코드S 8강에 집중해 주셨으면 좋겠고 정민수 선수는 솔직히 나와도 상관없거든요. 그러니까 정민수 선수
Donraku has to
열심히
prepare
했으면
for round
좋겠어요.
8 in Code S.
네, MVP 팀과의 경기 기대해
Shoya
보겠습니다.
hopes that he
본선에서도
does
멋진
best
경기
for the
펼쳐주시고요.
GSTL.
지금까지
I got a laugh from the
저는
crowd.
A 그룹에서 마지막으로 본선에 합류하게 된
And, well,
FXO
apparently
팀을
Joya doesn't really care
만나봤습니다.
if Genius
내일
comes out
다시
or not.
찾아뵙겠습니다. 박사연 캐스터 받아주세요.
Okay, that's it for the interviews, ladies and gentlemen. So FXO is pretty confident.
Very confident indeed, despite losing their first match, that they can continue on and beat the reigning champions of MVP.
I mean, this is going to be pretty interesting, especially with Lucky just now stating that he wants to be the player who's able to win the most games in the GSTL.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a goal that he has to work hard for. But, well,
I think he's one ahead right now. Although he's played 2 matches. Bomber only played 1 match and he has 5 kills. He's played 2 matches and he has 6 kills. So if Bomber plays again, he's going to give him a run for his money, that's for sure. But it's a good goal. Definitely feeling good about his play and feeling very confident.
and we have a quick look at the matches of tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. We have obviously another clan war coming up. And don't forget, it's a little bit earlier. You can see it right there. It's on Saturday. It's at 2 p.m. Korean time, that is, which is roughly 6 o'clock for the Europeans. In the morning, by the way.
It's 4 hours before normal, which puts it at 9 p.m. Pacific or midnight Eastern time if you're in the United States.
And it's going to be NS Socio against TSL.
Yeah, and that should be, I think, a much more competitive match. I think that's going to be a lot closer. Both those teams have some really strong players to send out. And we're going to find out if TSL has anyone that can beat Jokji, but TSL has a lot of good players that NS Hoso might have some trouble with also. So it's going to be really good. We're going to be back here tomorrow for that. I'm looking forward to it.
Yep, it's going to be a good one. We're actually looking forward to that, and as you already mentioned, it should be a lot more closer than the matches that we saw today.
Yeah.
The favorite team won, FXO taking down ZeNEX with 5-1. We'll be back tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. This is the GSTL, and remember, tomorrow, 4 hours earlier,
Yep.
the next clan war.
We hope you enjoyed it today. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.